What is that?
That's a woodpecker, Jackie. He's busy over there, ain't he?
God, listen how loud that is.
He's getting right after it now. Hey, here's that trail that Buck's working
Yeah,
right here.
I was seeing that. This is basically the same way he was working last year, Tim.
Yeah.
There's some rubs up here, too.
There you go. Look at that.
You got a couple of them. Boy, look at this one over
that's
here.
a good one, isn't
on
it?
this pine tree. Boy, that's fresh.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that. Boy, he's tearing that up. You know, they must be coming off this hill right here with the direction he's hitting that.
Yeah, he's busy right down here, isn't
That's
he?
a good buck. You know, right up the road up here, there's a crossing. I want to check it out because right over that, he was doing his scrapes up the side right
Let's
there.
go look at it.
Let's see.
Take a peek. Okay.
It's good to see good sign around here, though.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, that trail was up here somewhere last year, coming off the hill. There it is.
Here it is, Jackie.
Yep.
Yeah, it's coming off the hayfield, crossing right here.
You know, last year he had his scrapes right parallel in this thicket right here. Let's see if he's doing the same thing. Boy, there's some mud right here, isn't it?
They've been using it, haven't they?
Boy, look at this trail. See, you got a mixture of cow tracks and deer tracks. Here's a good whitetail track right
there's a
here,
nice
Tim.
buck
Look at
right
that.
there, Jackie. That's a good one.
Boy, that's a heavy buck right there. Look at the size of him.
It's a nice one.
Coming off this hill.
He's
right
heading
here.
over here, probably doing some scraping down this.
Yeah. Well, that's what, you know,
canyon.
he was scraping right along here last year. Let's see he's up here, but I like what I'm seeing right now anyway.
Let's take a look here.
Tim, you see this trail right here? Mm-hmm. Now, this trail right here is intersecting it. And this is the trail that he was walking on last year, and it was parallel in the thicket right here. And you can see right here, he's got a
There's a fresh scrape right
pretty
here, Jack.
fresh scrape.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too close to it. I don't want to mess it up. I got some rubber boots on here. But if you'll take a peek at it, a lot of hunters out there, you know, they like to scrape hunt, but they don't know the difference between a primary scrape and a secondary scrape.
Mm-hmm.
And what I consider a primary scrape is a scrape that has a lot of activity, but it's also closest to the thick areas.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of secondary scrapes are, say, on edges of fields and open areas, which I consider are nocturnal scrapes. Also, they always do a primary scrape with an overhanging branch. You can see where he's nibbling off and putting his horns and leaving his scent up there.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if you'll pay attention of which way the leaves are being raked back, it'll tell you which direction. So I'm seeing they're raked back this way, so I know the buck is traveling this direction.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this. Let's go on down here. I know he's probably got more scrapes. Let's circle around so we don't go through the scrape right
Okay.
here.
All right.
Tim, this thicket right here comes to an end. Got some old sage right here, and then it connects to another thicket. We got our big ridge right there. I need to be getting somewhere up in this area as high as possible.
I've got a good rocky point right up here, Jackie. That'll give you a good field of view. You'll be able to see all that basin in there, all that hillside, and your thicket when that buck's coming.
Because like I said, his scrape line is parallel in this thicket right here, and I'd like to be able to look down there.
He has an excellent spot there. Let's go up there. I'll show you where she's at.
All right. Man, that was a hike.
Oh, I'll tell you. It's quite a mountain, isn't it?
Whew, buddy. You call them hills, I call them major league mountains.
Yeah, this is what you call Idaho, excellent Idaho tree stand here, Jack.
Yes, sir.
You got a field of view, don't you? Beautiful.
Well, this is pretty.
Covers that whole valley down there.
Yeah.
I got that scrape line working up through there.
I really couldn't tell down there, you know, what the view would look like, but this is perfect because, you know, scrapes are going this way along that thicket right there.
You got the whole valley covered.
Okay.
Excellent spot here to put your for rest. Wind's great.
Let's see
I
right
can't
here.
see where we can go wrong here, Jackie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if I can get squatted down here and being left-handed, this is good.
Yeah.
Because if they come this way, I can get on this rock right here.
It gives you an excellent field of view there, that side.
And then right here, I can
There's that old stump there.
Well, anytime I'm taking a shot over 200 yards, I'll never offhand it. I want to make sure I got a good rest, so.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a really good stand. Also, see my scent. You know, we're up high enough, you know, that our scent, you know, can blow over the deer, especially in the mornings. I want to try to hunt this possibly in the morning.
Let's give it a shot tomorrow morning. I think it'll work. I can't see where it can go wrong here. A little luck and
well, like
put
I said,
something together.
just looking at the sign right there, because it's all a game. You know, we're just trying to play the game here. But his scrapes, everything that he was kicking the leaves out was going that way. So that means he's traveling this way. All the rubs are on this side of the tree, which means he's traveling this way. So the next thing is being here and hoping he'll be traveling there at the right place and the right time. So
we're gonna need to get in good and early. You know, get in before. Way before daylight, and I think it'll work. The wind is great, excellent, right to the face. It's perfect. Let's give it a shot tomorrow, huh?
Sounds good. Will you coming back on your back?
That's
a high hill,
yeah,
man.
that's a lot to ask, no, Jackie.
Golly, I did get some running before I came out this time.
You can lighten up on your lunch a little if you want to do that.
Oh,
Let's go do it, Jack.
Soon a doe makes her way toward Jackie. With favorable winds and a good cover scent, she doesn't detect the scent of the hunter at all. A small buck makes his way down the ridge across the valley from Jackie. A mule deer doe and her yearling appear about 100 yards from the point where Jackie is positioned. Another small buck appears, this one heading up through the hardwoods, near the scrape line that Jackie and Tim found earlier. Though there has been a lot of deer activity, no mature bucks have appeared. Then, Jackie notices movement in the thicket, in the close proximity of the scrapes found the day before. Hopefully this nice buck will present a shot for Jackie.
Boy, Tim, look at this buck right here.
Well, that's a fine deer there, Jackie.
Oh, man. Look at this buck right here.
Oh, my goodness. That's
For an 8-pointer.
Look at the brow tines on him.
Oh, that's what I was looking at. You know, his brow tines were almost even with his G2s back here. And
he's going to go right in that tie in that 140 class for an 8-point.
And a lot of people say an 8-pointer can't be a big buck.
That's a heck of a deer.
That is a heck of a deer.